the mind of God, or scientific support to the concept that non-manifest consciousness is the mind of God. This presentation has no relationship to theology, and God is not used in any religious sense. Stephen Hawking. In his book, A Brief History of Time, Stephen Hawking has written that all philosophers, scientists, and just ordinary people should be able to take part in the discussion of the question of why it is that we and the universe exist. He has concluded, if we find the answer to that, it would be the ultimate triumph of human reason, for then we would know the mind of God. Plato believed that ideas or forms are abstract objects in a higher domain, and the worldly objects are their copies. The ideas and application of the theory of forms is best illustrated in Plato's allegory of the cave. Some scholars consider Platonic ideas to be the thoughts in the mind of God. Gottfried Leibniz, famous German philosopher, mathematician and scientist, Gottfried Leibniz, wrote in 1670, "Reality cannot be found except in one single source, because of the interconnection of all things with one another." Leibniz supported the concept of unity at the source level and the existence of the unified field. Richard Maurice Bucke. In his book Cosmic Consciousness, published in 1901, Richard Maurice Bucke, a Canadian doctor, concluded that Gautam Buddha, Jesus Christ, Prophet Muhammad and many others had attained the state of cosmic consciousness or God realization. Bucke hoped that one day, with the help of science, all human beings will attain that blissful state. Max Planck. In 1900, Max Planck published his quantum theory, according to which quantum is not only the smallest form of energy, it is also a packet of energy. It implies that the quantum is enveloped by something that is not energy and can only be a non-energy element such as consciousness. Albert Einstein. I want to know how God created this world. I want to know his thoughts. The rest are details. Albert Einstein. Einstein felt the need for a cosmic code for the universe and incorporated it in his theory as cosmological constant. Later, he abandoned it due to its incompatibility with physics. He did not accept the non-physical implications of quantum theory. Niels Bohr. One of quantum theory's founding fathers, Niels Bohr, realized the mystery of quantum theory and wrote, "There is no quantum world. There is only an abstract quantum physical description." Bohr also said, "Anyone not shocked by quantum mechanics has not yet understood it." In an argument, when Einstein said, "God did not play dice," Bohr retorted, "Who are you to tell God what to do?" Louis de Broglie. A French physicist, Louis de Broglie, was the first to realize, in 1923, that the discovery made by Einstein in 1905 wave-particle duality should be generalized by extending it to all particles, and notably to electrons. While de Broglie maintained that electrons had wave-particle duality, He did not clarify what the waves are made of. They were not physical. Werner Heisenberg. The other quantum theory's founding father, Werner Heisenberg, proclaimed his famous uncertainty and probability principles. These principles provide confirmation of the existence of a non-physical reality. Heisenberg also maintained that there is no objective reality beyond what is observed. This suggests that consciousness creates reality. Erwin Schrödinger. Another founding father of quantum theory, Erwin Schrödinger, highlighted the uniqueness of consciousness and wrote, "Consciousness cannot be accounted for in physical terms, for consciousness is absolutely fundamental." Schrödinger gave the formula of wave function without describing what the waves are. Could they be the thought waves in the mind of God? Singularity before the Big Bang. Before creation or Big Bang, there was only singularity or the Creator, who may be called God or given any other name. God created the universe through the cosmic code or constants of nature that originated in His mind. Envelope theory. First step in the process of evolution was the formation of quantum envelopes, in which the lowest form of energy, quantum, was in a packet or vibrations in the unified field. Envelope theory may be compared to the evolution of language from the level of alphabet to the writing of a book. Accordingly, this evolution may be expressed from letter quantum to word particle to sentence atom to paragraph molecule to chapter matter to book object. Multiplication of quanta. Evolution of the universe started from one quantum to many quanta. The quantum started multiplying from 1 to 2 to 4 to 8 to 16 quanta. If each step took 1 second, in 10 seconds the number of quanta was 1024. All quanta had the one field of cosmic consciousness to regulate the evolution of the universe. Cosmic womb. The evolution of the universe from one quantum to many quanta may be compared to the evolution of a human being from one cell to over 1 trillion cells, one followed by 12 zeros in the mother's womb. The universe is referred, in some spiritual traditions, as an egg in the cosmic womb. The universe. In 5 minutes, the number of quanta reached 10 to the power of 90, or 1 followed by 90 zeros. That could be the size of the universe. While the universe had a large number of quanta, the field of cosmic code, consciousness and gravity, that enveloped the quanta, was 1. Clouds of particles. When the quanta started coming close to form particles, the universe lost the unity and symmetry. It was transformed into clouds of particles. Cluster of galaxies. This is part of a cluster of galaxies in one of the clouds. One of these galaxies is our Milky Way. The Milky Way galaxy. This is the Milky Way galaxy. It contains over 100 billion stars, and the Sun is one of them. the number of quanta in a galaxy would be about 10 to the power of 54 or 1 followed by 54 zeros. The Solar System. This is the Sun and planets known as the Solar System. The number of quanta in the Solar System would be about 10 to the power of 48. The Earth and the Moon. These are the Earth and Moon in the Solar System. The number of quanta in the Earth would be about 10 to the power of 43. The number of quanta in the Moon would be about 10 to the power of 41. Reality of atom. Atoms are the building blocks of the universe as well as the human beings. An atom has three types of particles, namely electrons yellow, protons red and neutrons green. The size of particles is minuscule and most of the atom is empty space known as field. The particles occupy 0.01% area while the field occupies 99.99% area. The empty space or field is the abode of cosmic code, consciousness and the forces, functions and frequencies that regulate the processes of the universe. Cars in field. To comprehend the size of atom, let us imagine that particle is a car of the length of 1 meter and their colors are yellow electron, green neutron and red proton. Each car would have millions of parts quanta. It is interesting that CHRSINFIELD is an acronym of the functions of human consciousness, namely, creativity, awareness, remembering, sense perceptions, intelligence, numbering, feeling, intentionality, emotions, language learning and dreaming. Size of particle in atom. If the size of the particle car is 1 meter, the size of the atom will be over 1 million meters or 1,000 kilometers. To run the cars of particles in the field of atom, we will require a field of 1,000 kilometers radius for an area approximately 1/3 the size of Moon. This shows that the field of an atom is not empty space but an abode of all non-manifest reality including codes and consciousness. Universe as one field. 0-point field ZPF. Field of particle equals 0 multiplied by number of quanta equals 0. Field of atom equals 0 multiplied by number of particles equals 0. Field of molecules equals 0 multiplied by number of atoms equals 0. Field of matter equals 0 multiplied by number of molecules equals 0. Field of earth equals 0 multiplied by number of matter equals 0. Field of star equals 0 multiplied by number of planets equals 0. Field of galaxy equals 0 multiplied by number of stars equals 0. Field of universe equals 0 multiplied by number of galaxies equals 0. David Bohm. David Bohm's theory of implicate and explicate orders supports the existence of two realities, namely, the unified field and the observed universe. According to Bohm, our ordinary notions of space and time, along with those of separately existent material particles explicate order, are derived from the deeper implicate order or the unified field. Harold Hawthorne. According to Cambridge University's Dr. Harold Puthoff, there is a seething cauldron of zero-point energy in the quantum vacuum or the unified field. Puthoff also maintains that matter resists acceleration not because it possesses some innate thing called mass, but because the zero-point field exerts a force whenever acceleration takes place. Bernard Haitch, in his books, The God Theory, Universes, Zero-Point Fields, and What's Behind It All 2007, and The Purpose-Guided Universe, Believing in Einstein, Darwin and God 2010, Bernard Haitch has explained that the zero-point field, the quantum vacuum, relates to awareness or consciousness. His God theory gives scientific support to cosmic consciousness or the mind of God. Richard Feynman. To give some idea of the magnitude of zero-point energy, the famous physicist, Richard Feynman, explained that the energy in a single cubic meter of zero-point field was enough to boil all the oceans of the world. The zero-point field is a repository of all fields, all ground energy states and all virtual particles. It is a field of fields and energies. Eugene Wigner. Nobel laureate Eugene Wigner has supported the relevance of consciousness in the context of quantum theory. He has stated, "It was not possible to formulate the laws of quantum mechanics in a fully consistent way without reference to the consciousness." Human body. Despite the large number of components as indicated on the left side, the field of life and consciousness in the body is one. This suggests that the non-physical part of human being is related to consciousness and life. Colors and consciousness. Colors exist only in our consciousness. In the physical world, they are colorless electromagnetic waves. When some of these waves enter our brain through the eyes, they are perceived in the consciousness as colors. Brain as processor. Consciousness, brain, mind. Both consciousness and brain are essential for mind, a process that takes place in the brain through the impact of consciousness. Human mind may be compared to the process in a machine like television. When the machine brain processes the information transmitted by a broadcasting station consciousness, we experience it as mind. Paul Davies. In his book, The Mind of God 1990, physicist Paul Davies has suggested that modern science can provide the key that will unlock the secret of creation and reality of the universe. In other book, The Goldilocks Enigma, Why is the Universe Just Right for Life? Davies explains that the universal fundamental physical constants are precisely adjusted to make life in the universe possible. The physical constants can be based on cosmic code only. Nick Herbert. Nick Herbert, the physicist and author of Quantum Reality, Beyond the New Physics 1987, supports a holistic interpretation of quantum physics that includes consciousness. According to Herbert, science's biggest mystery is the nature of consciousness. It is not that we possess bad or imperfect theories of human awareness. We simply have no such theories at all. Roger Penrose. In his book Shadows of the Mind 1994, the British mathematician and physicist, Roger Penrose, has supported the concept of the eternal world of Platonic ideas, which is independent of human mind and includes the unchangeable concepts of mathematics. In Penrose's view, the Platonic world gives rise to the physical world. John S. Hagelin. The renowned physicist, John S. Hagelin, maintains that the experience of the unified field of consciousness, in which the observer, the process of observation and the observed are unified, is a means of realizing the ultimate inseparability of the observer and the observed. According to Hagelin, the structure of the unified field, from the standpoint of modern theoretical physics, is consistent with this view, in which the unified field is both a subjective and an objective reality. Daniel Dennett. According to Daniel Dennett, a philosopher of consciousness, qualia are the microwave form of consciousness just as quanta are the microenergy form of matter. Qualia could also be like Plato's ideas and, therefore, thoughts in the mind of God. Sir James Jeans. In his book, The Mysterious Universe 1930, Sir James Jeans has stated, "The universe begins to look more like a great thought than a great machine." The great thought of Sir James Jeans could only be the thought in the mind of God. The universe is the creation of that mind, and the creation is based on cosmic code. Conclusion. God is the cosmic creator. The universe is the cosmic creation. Creation is based on cosmic code. Awareness of the cosmic creator, cosmic creation and cosmic code is cosmic consciousness. Thanks.